Thankfully though, as every trend always does, the whole TikTok dance trend and recording songs
I ain't gonna lie, if I ever see a nigga dance like this to my song shirtless, like turn a thirst trap to my damn song, bro, I'm sending a DMCA, bro.
Trend and recording songs.
Look at this shit, bro. Now you're hearing from my lawyers the next day, bro.
Racist against rappers, they all look the same to him. They used to beg him not to egg him on Halloween. He told him holler back with the suede Pumas, dollar green. Nah, I mean, heat it up till the temperature tarball. Y'all just gawk like gargoyle.
What trends back in the day used to piss you off? Y'all have any trends that you hated when you were growing up? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I hated seeing people do the cinnamon challenge like that. It literally looked like it was painful, bro. But we're watching a video called The Dumbest Rap Trends Ever. Don't bring these back. I'm trying to think what rap trends. I don't know, bro. I really am turning into an unk. I can't really remember off the top of my head. Like a rap trend that used to piss me off. I mean, face tattoos. Like unnecessary face tattoos. Like that'll always be horrific. You know, shout out to Lil Wayne, but you did so much damage to the culture by making niggas think getting face tattoos is cool. What other rap trends? I'm not mad at the colored dreads. I'm not mad at that. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm used to it now, but for a while I hated how short songs were getting. Cause if you go back to like 2000, like the early 2010s and stuff, the regular length of a song would be like 3 minutes. Now you're lucky to see longer than 2 minutes, and it's kind of like, damn, you know, I mean, attention spans are cooked. So let's see what 1111 is talking about.
Trends are super easy to spot, and of course hip-hop is no different. Home to some of the most...
If we're talking about straight TikTok, god damn, Nikki. Excuse me. Sorry. Nikki tweaked out when she went on that. Damn, y'all let my mic be muted for that long? Oh my god. Okay, well, hold on, bro.
Home to some of the most memorable moments in pop culture.
I was laughing at the part when Nicki Minaj had called Charlie Kirk's, no, she had called JD Vance an assassin while sitting right next to the widow of an assassination. So, you know what I mean? That was kind of crazy.
Culture. However, on the music quality was trash, to then the trend of obnoxious Beats by Dre product placement in so many music videos. These are...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the Beats pill was kind of crazy, bro. The Beats pill was crazy. But Mike Will made it. Low-key made me want to get one. We trippy, man. Holding the beat pill to the microphone. Come on, bro. Matter of fact, let me just show y'all. Look at this. Look. See, look at this nigga. Why you holding up the beat pill to the intercom microphone? Bro, shout out to niggas, bro. Niggas didn't know how technology worked back in the day.
Are the dumbest rap trends to ever exist. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will also agree we should never bring any of these back.
Any dance trends are trash.
Ever since social media has existed, rappers and artists alike have been using the internet to try and blow up. But yet, while embarrassing yourself for views, clout, and streams, like Lil Pump for example, is a dumb strategy that never works out in the end, as we'll see more in a sec. Yeah. However, the first trend we have to talk about is easily one of the worst of the past 5 years. The TikTokification of rap music.
Yeah, like I was saying, because what happens is they'll ensure one part of the song is super catchy, it sounds super fire, but then you go and listen to the rest of the song and that shit is dookie. Straight boo-boo.
When you think about the creative tactics that you've used, is there a specific strategy you found bizarrely effective?
I guess it's always like having those little parts in the song that are like super memorable, or like little parts that are like unexpected that people can cling on to.
He's talking about the hooks, by the way.
Like put into like a little TikTok or something.
One of the best examples of an artist who truly mastered the internet was Lil Nas X. Thanks to countless Twitter memes and short form clips, Old Town Road went from a random...
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. I still think this song was a banger. It just got overplayed, and when the little kids got a hold of it, bro, it was raps.
Some song on SoundCloud that nobody knew, to the biggest song on the planet. However,
that and Panini went stupid.
Negative ripple effect of
Damn.
SoundCloud that nobody knew, to the biggest song on the planet.
Oh, 6 years ago. I thought it said 17 years ago. I was about to scream.
However, the negative ripple effect of Old Town Road's success, almost every rapper in the industry then tried to copy this exact formula, which quickly got old really fast.
That was the whole thing. Like, how do I see music right now? Okay, so everything is 30-second clips, right? Just can't even pay attention to three verses anymore.
Right.
Because it's doing one verse.
Rather than writing
It used to be hook, verse, hook, verse, hook. Hook, verse, hook. Hook, verse, hook, verse. Hook, verse.
structured songs and verses.
It's really crazy to think that like people nowadays will hear that and go, that song's too long. Nigga, what? That used to be the status quo.
Fleshing out full ideas. Around 2020, rappers instead started recording songs that were simply meant to go viral.
Yeah.
And it was very obvious. We began to see even some of the biggest stars start to aim for that quick 5 to 10 second
Left foot up, right foot slide.
soundbite that was either catchy or memorable, and then pray that the TikTok algorithm would do the rest. Such as Drake, who, if you can remember, even tried to hop on this trend too with 2C Slide,
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
a single that was so obviously made with only one intention in mind: to start the next viral trend on TikTok.
And what's crazy is that Drake doesn't even need to attempt to make a song viral. Like, all he has to do is just drop some heat and it'll go viral.
Yeah, I think it's whack. I think it's whack, and I think it's beneath Drake. I think that when you're the biggest artist in the world, when you're the biggest rapper in the world, I don't like to see you chasing trends. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why be a surfer when you're a fucking wave?
That's what I'm saying.
Clearly trying to pander to the TikTok audience by including basic dance instructions as the song's hook. The power of this app, though, and its ability to launch platinum hits overnight, then even led to rappers and their teams trying to pay their way to a viral challenge.
I hate when, it's so crazy to me that instead of just putting in effort, niggas will really just pay for some shit, bro. Like, that's so Satan to me. Man, labels really fucked it up.
Just Chance the Rapper, who, as you can see here, tried to start a new dance trend for his song Groceries and announced that he was buying free food for the top winners. Now, don't get me wrong, it's great
I don't even know what song Groceries is. I can't remember off the top of my head.
these people got free groceries for a year, and that was nice of Chance to do. But as for the song itself, though, Groceries was a super corny miss at a TikTok hit.
Hopefully it throws this one away.
I'm too used to his shit having content.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you gotta be a certain type of person. You gotta just understand. You gotta understand a lot of shit in order to like be able to get away with just making some little corny TikTok trend thing. Like, you can't just drop like a really super repetitive song and just think it'll go TikTok viral off a rip. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the right factors. It's got to be catchy. It's got to be something people can groove to. It's got to be unironically good, but will most definitely be overplayed.
Using his shit, having content, being different, being creative, but at the same time,
It's literally like a TikTok.
yeah, it's like for the little kids, like,
That's
simply
why they-
made it made,
that's
gone in
why-
one sip.
That's why he didn't even spend money on the cover art.
In addition to accelerating that
That's
content first
crazy.
and music second mindset, the even worse impact of this trend was how it totally changed how songs were written. Considering that, now, a lot of mainstream fans would simply be listening for
I don't understand the appeal of the D'Amelio sisters. I'm just going to be so for real with you, bro.
that one short snippet they knew from TikTok. As a result, intros and
Like, I genuinely don't get it. I've never, ever, ever just sat down. Well, I'm not going to say that because there are some people who do be sliding with the dances on TikTok. Like Evan the Great. That's my boy right there. You know, he's the one that made the... Yeah, that nigga was cold with it. Yeah, he was cold with it.
intros to songs basically disappeared. Second verses became a thing of the past, and overall track lengths were sadly shortened with this in mind.
Like, till a minute 30, bro. You get a hook versus hook.
Some artists literally started making songs backwards and beginning with a TikTok-friendly moment, and then just sloppily piecing together the rest of the track around it. Which, all in
That's insane.
all, I think you guys will agree, dragged the entire genre down for a while.
Yeah.
The way nobody sang the next verse embarrassing us.
Come on, bro. What you do? What you gonna do? That's insane. Come on now. Wow. You could have... Even I knew that part. I don't even like Steve Lacy like that. Even I knew. What you do? What you gonna do?
The way nobody sang the next verse embarrassing us.
That's insane. He should have known. I ain't gonna lie. That's on you, Steve. You should have known.
Remember remember when I mentioned earlier that only a certain part of a song gets big on TikTok? That is exactly what happened to Steve Lacy. The first part of the song is always what plays on TikTok. They come to the concert knowing one part of the song that was viral on TikTok, and it ends up leading to videos like what happened to Steve Lacy. The crowd is hyped for like 2 microseconds of the song, and then silent for the next
that's the most like terrifying thing, bro.
3 minutes of the song. It honestly just boggles me how society is moving.
Look no further than Steve Lacy and his viral hit, Bad Habit. Laughing it off after nobody knew more than his viral chorus from TikTok, although plenty of artists have been able to use the TikTok platform to launch their careers in the industry, such as Polo G, whose biggest hit to date, Rap Star, came in large part to the app.
But that shit been going on for a while.
I feel bad for Polo G because like I know he fell off, but I don't understand why he fell off. Like I wasn't the biggest Polo G fan, but I could understand the appeal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he fell off. I'm pretty sure he just didn't drop anything for a while, and that's like a curse. That's damn near a sin in the hip hop world.
Even say that, like in my career, TikTok helped me out a lot though. Like having a song that go viral. Yeah. It's just like how being able to carry that momentum after that, because a lot of artists be like one hit wonders from that.
I feel like most of this is like TikTok can dance to your or something like that. It go.
And your song could genuinely be good, but then once it gets TikTok danced, it's like, damn. The attention span of the song just got shattered, bro.
Better.
People blowing up off 15 seconds of their song. Motherfuckers don't even know the rest of the song. They
That's
just know that part.
Like Polo G himself agrees, the real downside of this trend, a lot of these quote-unquote TikTok rappers who went viral thanks to some quick challenge or dance were soon forgotten about just as fast.
I mean, but CJ was genuinely just a one-hit wonder.
Lottery, Lil Mosey's Blueberry Fagos, Stay Styled Rocky's Party Girl, Saint.
I don't think I even remember who the hell Stay Styled Rocky is. I had to listen to that.
John Rose's 24K Gold and Yours #1 smash Mood, the Corvette
St. John.
Corvette guy Pop Hunna.
Oh my god. He got exposed for writing a statement and niggas called him a snitch, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's why you can't pretend to be from the streets, bro. I'll be quick to write a statement on niggas. Don't play with me.
Remember him? That super high-pitched 645 AR dude who went crazy.
He was actually okay. I don't care. 6'4" AR was actually kind of gas, bro. He was actually gas. It was actually kind of gas, bro. It was actually kind of gas, okay? I wouldn't put it on my playlist. Okay.
Viral, only to disappear even faster.
Real lyrical.
Yo. I swear old heads back in 2016 swore up and down this was what SoundCloud rap sounded like,
even faster.
Oh my god, bro. Like if you learned that and took it like for real, took it dead serious, bro, I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Don't go bar for bar.
Yeah, that would be dope. Back and forth.
You know this nigga was trolling, bro.
It's over.
Nah, for real.
That's why I said he's gas, bro. You could tell this dude was trolling, bro. This dude was just trolling.
Point is,
he walked so Miles could run.
TikTokification of rap music has been frustrating. Sure, it's given us new hits, yet this popular trend also created a giant wave of disposable rappers whose entire careers lived and died on one viral sound. However, while hit songs are still being birthed from TikTok today as we speak, such as SD Kid, the viral rapper who I just covered in my last video. Thankfully though, as every trend always does, the whole TikTok dance trend and recording songs.
I ain't gonna lie, if I ever see a nigga dance like this to my song shirtless, like turn a thirst trap to my damn song, bro, I'm sending a DMCA, bro. Hell no.
In pure hopes of a challenge, every trend always does.
If I ever see a grown man dancing like this to my song shirtless, trying to thirst trap, I'm DMCAing his ass, bro.
The whole TikTok dance trend and recording songs.
Look at this shit, bro. Now you're hearing from my lawyers the next day, bro.
In pure hopes of a challenge, has
giving her lawyer up, buddy.
Finally slowed down. But the funny thing is, this isn't even the first time rap has been through something like this. Because prior to TikTok, we had rappers like
First let me about the motherfucking push. I wanna hit the boom rain like bro. Didn't T Wayne come out recently and say he hates the fact that he's a one-hit wonder?
T Wayne and his nasty freestyle exploding on the old app Vine, an even shorter platform that limited you to only 6 seconds. However, even before that, there was once another dumb trend which absolutely took over hip-hop. Long before smartphones even existed, rap went through another phase where the entire genre was chasing that one specific goal, the ringtone. Back in the late
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. What about favorite songs of all time? Dude. Ice cream paint job, bro. Oh my god. If you watch the video, the first 5 seconds is like, text 555 and 129 to download this ringtone. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. And then it would be like $5 per ring. Like, nigga, what?
thousands, record labels did not care about any Spotify streaming numbers or playlists because
they wanted you to text a number and buy a song as a ringtone.
Well, they didn't even exist yet. But what everybody did care about was what 15-second song you chose for your ringtone.
People in school who had one, or somebody's dad, or someone's uncle at a barbecue who would brag about their ringtones. Like, yo, hear my new ringtone out. Don't catch me riding dirty. It's easy to look back at it.
Yo, don't get me riding dirty.
Now and kind of laugh and say, bro, people really used to pay actual dollars, bro, to basically listen to a preview of a song.
Yeah. Especially if you're a little older, then you definitely remember the years when everyone rolled around with a super loud and obnoxious ringtone on their cell phone. Likely an old Motorola Razr or similar style flip phone.
BlackBerry.
Which, by the way, with the typical cell phone frequency range back then, right around 3000 hertz. To give you a better idea, this is about what old cell phone speakers sounded like. So, people really used to go crazy over the ability to play a few seconds of their favorite song in a quality that sounded like it was underwater.
Yeah.
However, just like TikTok did, the rise in ringtone popularity no doubt did one thing.
Oh my god.
Started to affect how rappers structured their...
Bro, you ever... Dude, my favorite thing... You ever watch the Soulja Boy video, bro? You ever see them, like, obviously fake look... They were on their flip phone, bro, and, like... They put the YouTube video for how to do the Soulja Boy on the phone. Like, he was clearly fake as hell. Yeah, right here, bro. That shit look... Bro, you know flip phones were not moving like that back in the day, bro. I don't know why these niggas was lying like that, bro.
Music.
Lying like hell, bro. You never see that shit look like a green screen.
So... I'm looking at how much singles we selling, but then the ringtones, everywhere I go, I would hear songs on people's phones. So that stuck with me. So then I started making music specifically for the phone.
Similar to TikTok, rappers have started to make their songs specific.
It's weird hearing Akon talk and not singing.
In hopes of being catchy enough to be a ringtone. The plan for this era was simple. You just needed a repetitive hook, some booming bass, and one catchphrase that you could hear and remember from across the cafeteria.
Yeah.
It turned rap into like this weird competition of who could just make the most memorable chorus. Yet, nobody mastered this ringtone.
Clean on the inside, clean on the outside, clean on the inside, clean on the outside. Bro, sorry, bro. Another detour, because I gotta show y'all, bro. To get this ringtone, text DOR2 to 66555. Users will be charged $2.99 per ringtone. Dude, look at that. What? To get this ringtone, text DOR2 to 66555. Users will be charged $2.99 per ringtone. Why are the timestamps the lyrics? This is crazy, bro. What the hell? Who did this? Who put the timestamps for the song? Clean on the inside. That's insane, bro.
Technique better than Soulja Boy, as besides his iconic Crank That becoming a total movement, Soulja Boy would also release multiple...
Look, there you go, right there.
Besides his iconic Crank That becoming a total movement.
Look at that, bro. You know... Oh my god, bro. This shit damn near going off this... Okay.
Soulja Boy would also release multiple other 2000s era classics, which went on to print him money in his sleep.
Kiss me through the phone.
Alright, so let me tell y'all the real story. So that number was like a fan line. So every time somebody called that number, I was getting paid off of that shit. Could text it or call it, and you know what I'm saying? So I probably making like $100,000 a month off of that, just people calling that number.
That's
ringtone rap did help grow the
crazy.
genre and give us some bangers such as Soulja Boy's Crank That,
That's crazy. I didn't know he was making money off of every time they called that number.
Kiss Me Through the Phone, and Turn My Swag On, as well as Laffy Taffy, Walk It Out, and We Fly High
Laffy Taffy. Say that Laffy Taffy. The Laffy Taffy.
by Jim Jones, to name a few. For every hit song, though, that this trend produced, there were thousands of other copycats who tried to take this same approach, only to fail miserably and be cringe. Nas even titled his album Hip Hop Is Dead, right at the peak of this trend in late 2006. However, also like how it was with TikTok, for the careers of those who were able to land ringtone hits, such as Mims with This Is Why I'm Hot, Hurricane Chris,
Hey, baby. Dude, stop. You're making me feel like an unk. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot cause I'm fly. You ain't cause you not.
with A Bebe, Chain Hang Low by Jibbs, or the Shop Boys in Party Like a Rock Star.
Party like a rock. Party like a rock star.
A bunch of these names who were once at the top of the charts literally went ghost the moment when ringtones fell off, which was right around
That's crazy. As a kid, I didn't know that was the reason why.
in the year 2009, when
Party like a rock. Party like a rock star.
the combination of both smartphones evolving
Totally do. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
and people now using default ringtones or keeping their phones on vibrate eliminated the need for this trend.
Yeah.
Looking back, the ringtone era honestly feels like a nostalgia-filled time capsule. However, as we advance through the 2010s with the rise of social media and smartphones, rappers were then able to replace this trend with a brand new strategy of going viral overnight. And the worst part was, they didn't even need to release any good music, because now you could go viral just off pure chaos
Antics.
alone. Welcome to what we'll call the
antics.
clout trend.
Oh my god, clout trend. Dude, everybody who went viral at all, like, but between 2015 to 2018, anybody ever that went viral at all for anything immediately tried to start a rap career. It was the craziest thing. There was that nigga who had a long neck that tried to make a rap career. What?
Hey guys, so it's Lil Pump the Scientist and Smoke Perp the Chemist, and we whips are hard tonight, and we about to take your movies. What a
These niggas was like 16, 17 doing this shit.
Back in the late 2010s, rappers around the world realized something dangerous. You didn't even need a hit record anymore, because rather instead, for the new rising scene, hip-hop basically turned into a contest of who could pull off the most ridiculous stunts for maximum
Lil Pump was like the king of this shit, bro.
attention. Now, don't get me wrong, this SoundCloud era gave us plenty of bangers and is still incredibly
Gucci Gang, bro. Dude, Lil Pump was a money printer, bro. He had the method, okay? He dropped an extremely catchy, repetitive song and then did some really stupid shit right alongside it.
nostalgic too, but it was at this point when a lot of these young rappers who didn't actually
Fucking, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? I know he was a plant. He was like an obvious plant. What was his name? It was Icy Narcos. That nigga was just the most blatant plant I ever seen. Him, Jimenez, and Kid Boo. Yeah, these niggas
make music of substance and clearly had very little staying power.
Look, there go Kid Boo right there.
And resorted to hopping on the trend of desperate antics on
no, never mind.
social media in hopes to retain any popularity that they could.
Yo, this nigga's crazy. Yeah. No security on, my jury on. Ah! What up? Ah!
This trend is responsible for some of the wildest characters rap has ever seen.
Yeah.
Besides, of course, Lil Pump.
Harvard's dropout. Lil Pump, if anything, he was at least funny, bro.
We also had 6ix9ine running around New York with rainbow hair and trolling entire gangs. Rappers like Lil Xan, who literally
Oh my god, he overdosed on hot Cheetos.
named himself after drugs, and even Bad Work,
That nigga Lil Xan literally overdosed on hot Cheetos, bro.
who, after becoming a viral meme on Dr. Phil, unfortunately then tried to launch her own rap career.
Yeah. Now she's doing fucking OnlyFans.
Sandra.
Successfully, too.
All right, Danielle, stop it. Oh, who is you? I'm your grandmother. Lean back, acting like you gonna get up and do something. Catch me outside, how about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch you outside? What does that mean?
What I just said.
Shock value on social media was at an all-time
Didn't like Dr. Phil get exposed for like mistreating people behind the scenes?
high. And combined with SoundCloud entering the scene too at this point, providing anybody the chance to post their music for free.
Fucking Kid Boo's. Get this nigga off my... Kid Boo, literally, his whole shtick was that he just copied other rappers. Because Boo can absorb people from the Z. Okay, let me not get nerdy.
With new SoundCloud rappers popping up every week, these names continued to push the boundaries.
Fucking Kid Boo called himself an escaped clone.
Whatever they could to get attention. We had rappers competing to see who could get the craziest face tattoos, the brightest hair colors, the most expensive chains, and even some such as Kid Boo, who went as far as to try and claim this to
He
DJ
was a
Vlad.
clone.
I guess you were born in Jersey?
Yeah, originally. My first gen. I'm a second gen now. My first gen was born in Jersey. However, I was cloned by Clonate in Canada. My model number is 0112568, if anyone wants to see the registration in Clonate.
Yeah, this nigga was... Mind you, he was pushing 30 doing this, by the way. He was... I think he was in his 30s. He was in his 30s doing this. Pretending to be 20, pretending to be in his mid-20s. He was in his 30s. He had a whole kid and everything, pretending to do all this shit.
If you ask me, I'd say the peak of this trend was right around 2017 or 2018-ish. A year when you also had guys such as Supreme Patty and...
Oh my god. Shout out to John Cabana, bro.
Boom Gang, who were all over platforms like WorldStar with their insane stunts.
Yeah, WorldStar did. Yeah, Supreme Patty.
Lemon and a lime calls for a great time.
God damn. Now that nigga just posts on Snapchat, I had to block him, bro, because all he did on Snapchat was just do the same shit. He would do the lemon and lime stuff. He would post trying to fix his acne by getting like a whole bunch of procedures done and shit, and like Photoshop his body being buff, bro. I had to block him.
No, hey, what he
Boonk, okay, Boonk was crazy.
Man, I seriously good fuck. Shit, I want the whole thing, man. Hey, book gang, you know what I'm saying? Hey, book gang. Hey, these cookies are good as a mother, bro.
It's the fact that this nigga, it's the fact that this dude let him walk out with it. It's the fact that this nigga let him walk out with it, bro.
Hey, book gang, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Book
these
gang,
cookies
whole lot
are
of
good
gang
as a
shit.
mother.
Oh my god, bro. You know how many times my shit got swiped and they was like, book gang. Oh my god.
Book gang.
Although, like I said, this was certainly an entertaining era to live through and be a fan.
It was like the most entertaining era, bro. Yo.
As rappers and their labels began to see the views that these crazy clips would bring in, though,
Yeah.
suddenly new artists felt like they had to pull off something just to break through. The
This was definitely the era of personality, bro.
mindset was do some stunt on social media to go viral, and then release a new single, hoping that the streams would carry over.
Yeah.
But yet, despite bringing in millions of short-term impressions, this strategy quickly proved ineffective.
And I think what's happening is that the clout era, that shit ended before 2020. And those artists, the music don't hit no more. The gimmicks don't fly no more. They're not funny. I've never seen an era just be like, it's just, that shit's just corny. You can't imagine
like looking back at it now, it's funny just at how crazy and wild niggas was.
anybody doing what Pump was doing and what all these guys who got super viral were doing then, doing that shit now, and it working. The Boonk era, that shit is a dub.
Bro, Boonk literally turned his life to Christ. And he's a stand-up guy now. He messed up when he dated Wo Vicky.
Time 2020 rolled around, thankfully this clout chasing trend had significantly cooled off. And although we still see names such as Lil Mabu try and follow a similar blueprint, but when your entire brand is built on chaos and shock value rather than quality, you cannot expect to have a long-sustaining career. Which
Yeah.
is also the case when you try and copy another famous rapper's image, all the way down from head to
Oh my god, the clones.
toe.
I said it's like I'm talking in the mirror.
Oh yeah, for sure. Me too, bro. Every time I be in the mirror, man. I be seeing you like a lot.
Another one.
I never thought this was interesting in the slightest, bro. Pretending to be a whole nother person. That's the ultimate amount of. I've never seen more meat goblin It's more. It's you gobble more meat than a hot dog eating contest. I'm gonna be real.
One of the dumbest rap trends of the past 5 years doesn't even involve real rappers themselves, but rather people trying to act like them.
Or
From
look
the
just
fake
like
Lil Durk lookalike who went viral in 2022, the fake Playboy Cardi, the fake Kodak Black, and of course the fake Drake, who set the internet ablaze and was even able to get his own little promo run just for looking similar.
And today I have a man on the podcast who has been really the talk of the town.
Adam 22, you stupid as hell for getting this fucking dick rider, bro. It's so. I've never seen bigger cornballs in my life. I would much rather bring back the clout era than have like lookalikes go viral again, bro.
Past couple weeks.
Yeah, my name's Izzy. I go by like I'm the Drake lookalike. OVO, you already know, we outside in the building tonight.
To me, dedicating your entire life to looking like a famous rapper just for some clout has to be about the saddest career path possible.
I swear to God, bro.
Even when you cut hearts in your hair to look like him.
Hey, he's not even right, bro. Your shit is crooked.
Clout has to be about the saddest career path possible. Even when you cut hearts.
Like, look at this, bro. Your shit look like it's dissolving in your hairline. Like, what are we talking about, man? You had one job.
In your hair to look like him. However, with that...
The fact that you out-cornied Drake is insane.
Being said, what's worse is the people who are willing to pay them. I charge between $3,000 to $5,000 for different packages.
What package are you talking about?
Fake Drake impersonator told Complex. I've been booked at clubs, venues, and all that. I perform Drake songs in the club, and I have a set list that I know how to perform. They pick the packages they want, and then I show up. Now, on one hand, I guess I shouldn't be hating on these guys for still getting their bag.
No, I'm hating on these niggas.
However, I definitely have zero shame at all in calling out our last stupid hip-hop trend. Have you ever been watching a music video from the 2010s and you're just jamming along, but then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, you're slammed with Beats by Dre products right in your face. For a long stretch of time there of about a decade,
Beats by Dre was everywhere.
Dre weren't just headphones. No, they were also the co-star in what felt like every mainstream rap video on YouTube.
Chance, what's good? Bless up. We're gonna celebrate life and our blessings.
Featured in over 40 rap music videos to be precise.
Why, bro? Dr. Dre was making his money. I remember this. The little dudes. Dude.
The most blatant product placements ever. In particular, their old Beats Pill wireless speaker. Again, you just be watching a music video like Nicki Minaj's Anaconda, and then in between shots of her dancing, comes a random cutaway to this skull holding a Beats Pill in its mouth.
Like, why?
Or Nicki's Pills and Potions video, where the speaker just distractedly floats through midair multiple times.
Big Beats Pill. There's no way. That's really in the video?
From Miley Cyrus, Lady
I don't remember that. I just seen this, bro. We just watched this.
DJ Khaled, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, he just randomly held the Beats Pill up to the intercom system.
Wiz Khalifa to name a few. Beats had to be throwing around money like crazy during their prime. Yet, considering too that since Beats by Dre co-founder Jimmy Iovine, this guy right here, was also the co-founder of Interscope Records, one of the biggest labels, at one point there were even rumors that Interscope rappers were contractually required to promote Beats in their videos.
That makes sense. I'm not even gonna be mad at that, because like shit, I mean, if I founded a successful label and then I have my own product, of course I'm gonna put my product in the video. But those niggas were blatant as hell about it.
But why stop at just the Beats Pill?
The Beats app. That's a legendary song. Bro, I was so mad because I wanted to get the Beats. The Beats app was like Pandora before Pandora or Spotify.
Like Ty Dolla $ign here in the Or Nah video with over 700 million views. Beats would even try using rap music videos to promote their old streaming app called Beats Music. Before it was discontinued in 2015, literally less than 2 years after launching. And the same with Wiz Khalifa, who, as we can see in his hit video for We Dem Boys, the first 20 seconds could honestly be a Beats by Dre commercial in itself.
Jesus. Jesus.
Beats' obnoxious product placement in rap
oh my god.
videos low-key became a meme. But although all these cameos did help Beats by Dre become a multi-billion-dollar company, of course, they haven't been the only brand to tap in with rappers.
Yeah.
Besides Jay-Z's Magna Carta Holy Grail album that instantly comes to mind, or should I say Magna Carta Holy Grail presented by Samsung, countless music videos by Rick Ross and his fellow WMG crew always promote liquor, including Meek Mill's legendary Dreams and Nightmares video right here, where we cut to a shot of Meek next to a bottle of Ciroc for an awkward last 7 seconds.
Oh yes, Ciroc. Yeah, that was ain't that the one that Diddy had a part of? I haven't touched Ciroc in years. I'm pretty sure Diddy co-founded that.
While partnering with celebrities to promote products is nothing new, the real problem with how popular this trend got in rap, though, was how it sucked every drop of authenticity right out of music videos.
Yeah.
Almost every video started to look like a commercial. It was as if rappers were trying to sell you headphones before they sold you their actual song.
It was
However,
crazy.
luckily the Beats by Dre product placement trend slowly vanished over the years, especially once Apple's AirPods took over in 2016. Yet, at the end of the day, all these music videos will live
I'll never forgive Miley for doing all this.
on forever.
Sticking her tongue out and poking her little uncooked chicken butt out.
From TikTok rappers who chased that one viral lyric to then clout chasers who would do everything in their power except improve their actual music, hip-hop has seen some truly ridiculous trends.
For real.
But I want to know what you guys think down in the comments. And while you're at it, you should also watch another one of my videos right here on screen.
Shout out to 1111. That was a good video, bro. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. All right, y'all have a good one.